very good morning to all.
We are delighted to yet again update you on what has been happening.
Welcome to MBBC News Live, where we bring to you news from within and without Murang'a University of Technology Christian Union.
From Studio A, I'm Sifuna Joseph.
And Faith Mutheu.
And from Studio B, I am Billy Mwangi. Journey with us as we take a look on what has been happening.
And the top of our news bulletin today, we have transfer of administration of the Nairobi County, ladies and gents retreat, faculty Sunday, music hangout, evangelism week, creative night, and much more. Enjoy.
The functions of Nairobi County government were handed over to the national government on the 25th of February. This was in conformance to the Article 187 of the Kenyan Constitution. The move comes as a breakthrough in the running of the capital city's county services, which had ground to a halt. Let's get more information from Studio B.
In a landmark agreement signed at State House, Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko and Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa, in concurrence with His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, signed an agreement handing over functions of the Nairobi County government to the national government. The signing of the agreement was also witnessed by the Speaker of the Senate, Honorable Kenneth Lusaka, and the Attorney General, Paul Kihara. The national government, therefore, will take over the following functions of the Nairobi County government: health services, transport services, public works, utilities and ancillary services, and planning and development. This deed of transfer shall become effective 21 days from the date of execution and shall remain in force for an initial renewable period of 2 years from the date of execution. The move will ensure Nairobi residents receive services efficiently.
Closer home. Saturday, 22nd February was a day that had been very eagerly awaited. This was due to the ladies and the gents' retreat. The gents made their way to the scholar schools, while the ladies proceeded to Jangwani camp. Let's get more details from Studio B.
Early in the morning of the material day, members of the Murang'a University of Technology Christian Union assembled outside Small Gate and at 8 a.m. left for the two destinations. Both teams arrived at their respective retreat venues safely, by the grace of God. What followed on both sides was a day full of sporting and gaming activities, including football, volleyball, racing competitions, among others. After playing came feasting. Our gents proved wrong the idea of kitchen space being only for females, as they craftily prepared ugali and meat. Both retreats were a great success as people got to know each other more, smiled and laughed together and bond. To everyone who made the day the phenomenal success it was, led by the chief organizers, our vice chairs Samuel Maina and Esther Puko. Thank you and God bless you.
And the following day was perhaps the very first time for the majority of us to be in the same place with our lecturers out of a class setting. Faculty Sunday had been on everyone's lips for a while now, as many were eager to fellowship with their beloved lecturers. Let's have more from the Studio B.
23rd February saw a good number of the Murang'a University of Technology fraternity members making their way to Ecopol to fellowship with the Murang'a University of Technology Christian Union. The event was graced by, among others, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance and Development, Professor Beatrice Mugendi, who was the day's preacher. Dr. John Deere was present, who is the Deputy Registrar, Academics and Student Affairs, and also our CU patron. His predecessor, our former patron, Ms. Muraithi, as well as many other members of staff were also present. The topic of the sermon was Success God's Way, which the preacher delivered on effectively. The staff surprised and delighted us with a music performance led by the gifted Martha Paul. After the service, the staff had a moment to interact and bond more with our leaders. The entire event was very beautiful and was a great success.
Later on the same day, we had another long-awaited event, the Music Hangout, which was organized by the Music Committee. The event took place from the ECOP Hall as from 2 p.m. And everyone was eager to see and understand what was happening in the event. The prevalent theme being music in Christianity. It was a lit affair. Over to Studio B for more details.
Everything about the event was classy, including but not limited to the seating arrangement, the numerous performances, and the sharing session. There was no dull moment as the MCs of the day, Mutheu and Hilary Diana, filled the audience with joy and laughter. All music ministries were well represented by their members in terms of attendance and participation. There were mashup presentations, spoken word performances, and dancing, to mention just for a few. Almost all genres of music were performed, including country music, Lingala, and many more. The music committee, led by the music coordinator Samuel Wamoi, sincerely thanks all who took part in actualizing the event. And from us to them, great job done. You guys are a blessing. More and more blessings to you.
On Wednesday, 26 February, we had the glorious activity of corporate evangelism. Members of the Christian Union turned up in great numbers, eager to spread the good news. We're elated to report to you that over 10 people got born again during the event. On the same note, we had the Evangelism Week running from 2nd March to 8th March. A myriad of activities was employed to attract more souls to Christ. Let's get more details from Studio B.
Last week was properly utilized in spreading the gospel. No stone was left untouched. On Monday, the Bible study groups discussed evangelism and discipleship, while on Tuesday, we had door-to-door evangelism in South VM. The residents of Mwangaza, especially those around Fun Times Hotel, popularly known as Kwamato, were treated to street worship followed by an eye-opening interview on salvation. The residents of Jerusalem had the pleasure of having the gospel brought to their doorsteps through door-to-door evangelism on Thursday. Appreciating that evangelism is not just through words but also actions, we had corporate social responsibility outside our university on Friday. The drum and spoken word ministries incorporated art in evangelism later that day during the service through their lively performances. All roads led to MUTCU on Saturday, where we had campus mission. The eventful week came to an end on Sunday with an apologetics training at ECOP Hall.
Wow, we thank God for such a marvelous week, for all the activities and all who were impacted. Glory be to Him. To the outreach committee, led by the outreach coordinator, Isaac Kimani, receive our deepest gratitude for the epic job that you did. As in 1 Corinthians 15:58, laboring in the Lord is never in vain. Great is the reward.
Wanasema kuokoka si kuboyaka. The house of the Lord is full of fun. We have yet another event coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, gleefully we invite you to our creative night. It is gonna be on the Friday, 20th March 2020. Are you creative? Are you innovative? Are you multi-talented? Register with Jacob Mulli and Peter Muguro to participate. Shine not in showing off your talents and skill. Fan to flames that which you are gifted in, be it in singing, be it in drama, be it in photography, be it in music, be it in anything else you are talented in. And for those who will be participating in writing, you are requested to submit your write-up before Thursday 12th. And on to more news. That weekend is going to be a very packed one. Just after the creative night, we will be having a visit to the rescue center on Saturday 21st. Let's purpose to go spread love and hope to the children at the rescue center.
It is noble to keep in touch with friends and family, even when separated due to one thing or another. In light of this, we'll be having the Associate Sunday on 22nd March. Kindly invite as many of our dear associates as you can. Let us use that opportunity to learn from those who came before us. We love them and we treasure them. They'll be forever be part of this family. This month began in a remarkable way as members of the Christian Union committed to sexual purity. Purity pledge cards were signed during both services last Sunday. Accountability partners were chosen after prayerful consideration. To all who undertook this and those who had done it before, you've chosen a desirable thing. God's good, blessing, and perfect will for us is to live a sexual, pure life. In agreement with 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3-7, keep up the spirit. God will continually grace you to remain true to His will.
Thank you. And there was a boarding session for the Bible study group leaders and the year fellowship leaders on a Sunday 1st March. A lot was discussed and how to better our fellowship. Games and snacks followed, enabling bonding. It was really a magnificent activity. Thanks to the Bible Discipleship Committee led by Nelly Biwott. May God bless you. And we are thrilled to inform you that we had a recent meeting of RSEC that was attended by our chairperson and secretary. We are very grateful to announce to you that our very own Kevin Kwalanda was added another feather to his hat. He is now the treasurer of RSEC. We are proud of you, bro. May God continue growing you and may you serve him more. Blessings unto you.
The Welfare Committee is encouraging us to continue contributing to support the less fortunate. Our faith is evident when we, out of the love in us, do good deeds. Whatever financial, material, or other support that you can give is highly welcomed and will be greatly appreciated. For financial contributions, you may send the money to Lawi Otieno. His number is 0746 375350. I'll repeat, 0746 375350. Thank you as you purpose to do this. God bless you.
And just a reminder, Murang'a University of Technology Christian Union launched its M-Pesa paybill number, which is 70560669. I'll repeat, 70560669. You may use it to send your tithes, thanksgiving, or offerings. And over to Studio B again.
It has been said that we always work for a better tomorrow. But when tomorrow comes, instead of enjoying it, we again work for a better tomorrow. How about we live in the now? Let's live today. Appreciate each and every moment that life brings along, recognizing it as an opportunity to do good. Maximize on life. Do all the best you can concerning everything, everywhere, and every time. Let God be glorified through your lifestyle. Keep serving Him as well as seeking Him, never getting weary. The end result is going to be glorious. From Studio B, I have been your news anchor, Billy Mwangi.
And now we come to the end of our news this morning. I have been your news anchor, Sifuna Joseph.
And Faith Mutheu. This has been MBBC News Live.
And to our esteemed viewers, we love you so much and may God bless you even more.
Until next time, goodbye. Have an amazing week.
Thank you. May God bless you.